Hey guys, hi, welcome. It's me. It's your pal Boogie. I'm ready to unbox some magical gathering cards. I got for you the following. I got mystery boosters from Festival in a Box Atlanta. I got them. You want to see them? I'm gonna open them. I'm gonna crack them open. I'm gonna show you what's inside. That's what I do. That's what I want to do up in here. So. Get ready for the good. Get ready for it. But there's a little bit of cardboard crack by filling the fridge to open the show. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Can you guys hear the music? Do you hear the music?
Goes out to all my wizards.
Yeah.
All my wizards,
West
yeah. West Coastin'!
I used to hang at the cool kids table, now I skip
Get my lunch.
You can find me fighting bears with a
The
savage
savage punch.
Drafting rares with some squares, and I have a hunch I'ma slap your elder dragon in a camel clutch. Cast a bunch of counter spells, I'm going kamikaze. Jump off Urza's tower, elbow dropping.
Hey, what's up, Mike? What's up, Naz? Welcome. Good to see you. Welcome. Tiny, what's up? Good to see you. Joe. Welcome, Joe.
Locked up in a comic shop.
What's up, local fan? Welcome to the stream.
Your angel gets atomic drop. Come off the top, mass destruction, wrath to God. Void winnower, you can't even. Got you acting odd. Attack the squad, you passed the turn with untapped islands. Got blue mana teardrops running down my eyelids. I came for violence, not permission, force or will. If I catch you slipping, I'll be splinter twinning for the kill.
Tap to attack. I'm addicted to that cardboard crack another pack. I'm addicted to that cardboard crack.
I'm running out of cash. I'ma have to charge. Spend my rent money on some magic cards. I'm running out of cash,
But I'm living large.
spend my food money on some magic cards. Flew out to Vegas, threw out my entire plan. Play so much burn, they had to call the fireman. Try your hand, I eat your tarmogoyf with hot sauce. Catch me tapping these happy trees. Bob Ross, Cranko mob boss, swarming in a horde of tokens. Goblin storm, need I warn you, it's sort of broken. The cork is open, champagne pouring victory. Plus I cracked an expedition. Get to sleep. Tap, concede. Tell me how does losing taste? A little salty? Sorry about your stupid jace. I'm using haste, stay sharper than a thumbtack. You tell Reddit posted pictures posing by my thumb track. I don't want that. Come on, you lack focus. You're a squire, I'm a fire, I'm a black lotus. Last notice, if I lose, this isn't stable. I'm mana screwed and your root, dude, I'm flipping tables. Tap to attack.
I'm addicted to that cardboard crack another pack. I'm addicted to that cardboard crack.
I'm running out of cash, I'ma have to charge. Spend my rent money on some magic cards. I'm running out of cash,
But I'm living large. Yeah.
this ain't a game. Actually, it is.
This ain't a game.
No, you are. And it's a winning, man, that's what I'm saying.
Yo,
Okay, yeah.
what's up?
This ain't a game.
No, it actually is a game.
How are you today?
I ain't playing.
You are playing. But
Should I get rid of the voice effects? Or should I do more?
You deal the
More
you play
voice.
plans, you play the game. You're playing a game. Whatever.
Hey everybody, what's up? It's YouTuber Boogie2988 coming at you live once again through the power of the internet. I kind of like this voice. I probably shouldn't do it for the whole stream. Should I? W's in chat or L's in chat for just doing the entire stream like this? Yeah, because it's so fun to be a little muffin. I'm Daddy's little muffin, yeah. And there's nothing wrong with being Daddy's little muffin, you know. I'm just Daddy's little bean. I'm a Daddy's bean, yeah. I love being Daddy's little bean, you know how it is. So, yeah, call me Daddy's bean. I'm Daddy's bean. Daddy, bean. Okay. All right. No more of that.
Bullshit. Hi, everybody. What's up, YouTuber? Boogie Tonight 80 coming at you all once again to the power of the internet. I got 2 mystery booster 2 boxes. Should I draft with it? Probably. Am I going to open it for you guys instead? Yes, that's what I'll do. So I'll get into the cards in just a second. I want to hang out for just a minute and let people get in here if they want to see it. How are you guys doing today? Tell me everything. How are you? How's your family? How's the kids? How's the cat? How's life? We just got done doing Locale Live, as you can tell. Once again, don't forget Locale Live. Go follow me, Locale Live. You'll be glad you did. It's a good show. Me and Keem and Jordy hanging out, having a good time. We talked about some really depressing shit today. I just don't want to talk about depressing shit. And it's sad. You know, the state of the world is kind of sad. Yo, what's up, Zulcro? Oh my God. I showed these off on live today. Look at this. This is a Locale Live Dex box. Zulu Crow, is that what? Zulu, I'm just going to call you Zulu. Look at these. Now I got one of these is for Billy, right? I got to send one to Billy. Is that the plan? Let me know, Zulu, because I will. I'll make sure Billy gets it. But this is a 3D printed Locale Live deck box with, oh my God, it'll fit my commander deck. I don't know what commander to put in it. But it'll probably set on the shelf because it's just so cool. I fucking love it, dude. Zulu, that's sick as shit. Says Quinn. Quinn is right. It is sick. It is so sick, dude. I can't believe you sent us that. So I really appreciate you, Zulu. I also got some pickups. I'll show you what I picked up this week. I got a few different dinosaur cards. In fact, there's a hey Desi. Hey, honey, there's some cards on my little pedestal in there, and maybe on the table. Will you grab them for me? I'm missing 2 of my.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath.
Missing 2 cards.
smell your breath.
Well, I'll find them eventually. What's up, Caesar
Boogie, I
King?
love you. God bless you and your F family. Been
Oh,
a
thank
fan
you.
since the Furby video.
Thank you, Caesar King. Appreciate you. Thank you, honey. We dropped those cards earlier. I'm missing 2 cards. Do you know that? One of them's expensive, the other's cheap, so it don't really matter. I will find it. You know, they always turn up. But I got some selects. I got some new cards. Thank you, Caesar King. I appreciate that. Man, I miss those days. I miss that version of me, where I got to lead with my best foot forward. Now, don't have to be a cunt all the time. But now I'm a cunt, and that's okay too.
Love ya, King Boogie.
Nah,
Thanks for
what's
being
up,
you
brother?
big
Thank
dog.
you.
Thanks for talking to us often in the VC. It's always fun. Much respect, brother.
Yeah, so for those of you who see this, the VOD, or you're just coming in because you've seen me on my YouTube channel, I got a very popular podcast. Nas is part of my community over there. Nas. I can never remember how to pronounce your name. We have an entire podcast network over there. Locale Live is my show. It's kind of the main show with Keemstar and Jordy. We do 2 hours every day at 8 Eastern, and then afterwards I come in here and I live stream for you guys a little bit. I don't do it every day. I should do it more often. I want to get back into the schedule of doing it at least 2 days a week. So just watch for it around this time every night, and eventually I'll pop up. And if you're not a member of the Locale Live community, you should be. Look at this. I mean, it's taken over my life. I got the jacket. I got the shirt. I got the deck boxes, thanks to Zulu. Like, dude, Locale Live is where it's at. It is fucking fantastic. The show is really fun sometimes. A lot of unhappy things happening in the internet and also outside of the internet. And I don't want to talk about none of that shit. I don't give a fuck. I am so done with politics. Just so done. I don't care anymore, because here's the thing, and I'll just say it the way it is. The internet has poisoned some minds, and we're now seeing the results of the poisoned minds. Oh, Uzumasta, what's up, brother?
Been a fan of yours a long time.
Thank
You
you,
were the
Uzi.
main reason I joined the LCU. Thank you for bringing
Thank
joy.
you, Uzi Master. I appreciate that. Oh shit, hold on. Oh God. Okay. I got fucking work shit. I'm gonna deal with it later. Don't worry about it. But politics poison, the internet poison a lot of minds, and we're just seeing the results of it. It's really sad. I personally, I got a lot of slack for being a fence sitter, right? And in retrospect, I kind of showed my real politics, which is more to the left. And for a while there, I got criticized really heavily for kind of being leftist a little bit. But I could never understand extremists and people are extreme and all this stuff. I just don't care. I mean, the truth of the matter is I just don't give a fuck. I'm tired of it. I'm sick of it. I can't. I don't care. I don't care. I'm 51. You guys, did you guys know that? W's in chat if you knew I was 51. Do I look younger? A lot of people think I look younger. I dye my beard, so that's part of it, right? Don't have to dye my hair yet. But one day I will. Promise you. But I'm 51. And who knows how much time you have left on this great green earth? I mean, the world could end tomorrow for all we know. Heart attack, stroke, those things happen. You never know, right? And I feel like with the rest of my life, I just want to have as much fun as I can. That's where I'm really lucky. Lolcow Live is fun to film. I don't know if that gravy train will last forever, but it's got a while. The wheels aren't off it yet, and I don't think the wheels will be off of it very soon. I'd hope to think we get at least another year with Keem heading the thing. And, this job is fun, right? I don't make enough money off this channel to make a living anymore, but who knows? You never know what the future could hold. And I think if I really threw myself back at live streaming with your guys' support, I think I could do good, right? I'd never be 2016 Boogie ever again. I mean, that's crazy, right? To even imagine that. It's completely out of the realm of possibility. But I could be having fun and making a little money, making some scratch. So that's the goal, right? Boogie, be honest, was Keemstar fucked over with the Call of Duty match? Yeah, I really wish they'd been able to do it at our time. It really sucks that they weren't able to do it at our time. Really impacted the effect of it. So, but it is what it is. Do you guys like my skeleton? By the way, I never talk about this stuff. Desi does a great job of decorating every day. She likes to make my studio look good. She likes to make the house look good. She really went all out for Halloween this year. It's our favorite holiday. It might be her favorite holiday because it's my favorite holiday, but still, it's our favorite holiday. And it's good. Borderlands 4 or nah, says Hazardous. And I will unbox some cards in a little bit. I just wanted to hang out with you guys a little bit first. So Borderlands 4 is a good game. It's got an 85 score from the critics. It's holy shit. Hazardous D. Thank you for becoming a fan. I appreciate you, buddy. But Borderlands 4 is a critically acclaimed game. It is poorly optimized on PC. If you plan to play it on PC, it staggers, low frame rate. It needs a lot of work, so you don't have to buy it yet. Runs pretty good on my Xbox, though. I hear it's got some problems on PlayStation 5, but when it comes to the content of the game, it's very good. So, do you need to rush out and buy Borderlands 4 today? No. Buy it at your leisure. Buy it when you have time. Wait for it to get patches. Maybe wait for the price to go down. And I hate saying that because I'm a Randy Pitchford stan. I'm a Gearbox stan. Hey, ETX, what's up, brother? I'm a Randy Pitchford stan. Thank you, brother, for becoming a fan. I appreciate you. I am a Borderlands stan. I am a Randy Pitchford stan. I'm a Gearbox stan. In my opinion, nobody plays the game like, I tell you these fucking flies in here. Shit. Nobody plays the game like Randy Pitchford. He's a crazy person, but he makes good games and they sell well. And, he's good to his employees. He's good to his wife. So I'm a Randy Pitchford stan. However, when it comes to this controversy shit, he can tank his own game. And he really did with Borderlands 3. And he's doing it again with Borderlands 4. And I don't know why. It really upsets me. So my advice, wait on Borderlands 4 until it gets some patches and is optimized. But it's good. It's really good. I need to put more time into it. Playing Borderlands 4 now, almost level 5. Game is great. Playing on PC. super with no issues. Good. Yeah, a lot of the times you do have a 4070 Ti though. I'm rocking like a 2070. I'm like, why? What is my? Oh, let me do a DX Diag real quick. I see whole. I really need to upgrade. Instead, I've been buying fucking Halloween shit and engagement rings and planning a vacation. So, what do I have in here? Let's see. I'm doing a DX Diag right now. It's I got a 3070 shit. You know, I guess it's not that bad in here. And I keep that. What's my processor? It's an AMD Ryzen 7 5800X 8-core processor. Is that good? Is a AMD Ryzen 7 5800X good? I wouldn't think a Ryzen 7 would be good these days because this is a pretty old system. But let's see. I'm Googling that. But anyway, I've been playing a lot of Fallout 76. I've been building a lot of Magic the Gathering decks. Last night, if you missed it, I unboxed a case of Spider-Man cards, opened 4 Soul Stones. They don't belong to me. They are now in the gear store inventory right now. Fucks me up, dude. Fucks me up so bad that I opened 4 chase cards for that dude and I get to keep none of them. Just fucks me up so bad. But it is, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you guys want to see the cards I picked up this week? Let me show you the cards I picked up this week. Well, I tried to convince DSP to come to the Locale Live. We tried. We tried over and over and again to get DSP to come make money. For some reason, he doesn't want money. It's stupid. Hold on, let me fix this. You know, they say pride cometh before the fall, and that's probably true. I know it, in my case, it was true. So, DSP is too prideful to do the right thing. Here's my pickups so far this week. We got a Trumpet and Carnosaur. This is for my dinosaur deck. Hulking Raptor, also for the dinosaur deck. Isn't that beautiful? Love that art. Dinosaur on a spaceship. Unsurprisingly, dinosaur deck. Don't move. This is a Jurassic Park card. I paid a pretty penny for this one. I think it was like $8. Destroy all tapped creatures, and then until your next turn, when a creature becomes tapped, destroy it. I love it. Am I opening packs tonight? Yeah, we're going to open a box of Mystery Boosters 2. Going to crack into that. Got a Swooping Pterodactyl, once again, unsurprisingly, for the dinosaur deck. Makes sense, right? Then I got the Festival in a Box, Atlanta. Can't go to these festivals. Work too hard on Locale Live. Can't show up at these things. But I did get the Festival in a Box. I've lost 2 of the cards. They're somewhere. We'll find them. They'll turn up. But we got Lightning Bolt twice because I got 2 boxes. Sylvan Offering twice. Scourge of Valakut, which is fine. I might build Ur Dragon. You know, this creature another dragon you control enters, deals X damage to any target or X's number of dragons you control. It's fine. 2 of those. Love the old border. This is where the money is. 2 Ur Dragons in the Future Sight frame. Came with the Festival in a Box. Look at that. Bought 2 of them. 2 boxes, so I got 2 cards. Got 2 of these test cards, which the Spaghetti Junction, I guess, is something in Atlanta. It's an interesting card. Sometimes I think about building a deck full of these stupid things, you know, just for fun. And then I got 2 Sliver Legions, but earlier we dropped a bunch of cards on the floor and they all got mixed up, and now I can't find the other Sliver Legion. It's got to be somewhere. It's got to turn up, right?
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
Yo, what's up, Nosky Tube? How are you?
Been a while since I've been notified of your videos.
Oh my God, glad you got a
Hope all is
notification.
well.
I didn't think a notification was going to go out tonight. It's crazy. Crazy that people are actually showing up. Thank you. Shared summons, 2 copies, 1's lost. And then my 2 bonus cards, Island and Plains, with these weird tarot card frames. I didn't like them at first. Desi says she likes them. They're growing on me. I could see these as your only land in a deck, right? So that's kind of interesting. But that's what I got. That's my pickups. Thank you, by the way, Nasty Tube. So glad you're watching. So W's in chat if you want me to get in Mystery Boosters too. If you just want me to hang out, I can do that too. It's up to you. But oh, and I'm also going to try not to scream as much as I did last night. I was being obnoxious last night. If I'm going to be obnoxious tonight, I'll do it this way.
I'm being obnoxious now. Watch me do it. Doing it. Yeah.
I'm doing it too. Let's do it together. Yeah.
I'm doing it. Are you doing it?
I'm doing it. I want to do it too. Let's do it.
I want to do it.
Let's do it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yes.
They want to know. Somebody wants to know if we can use the scanner. It always fucks me up, dude. The scanner fucks up, and then I accidentally fucking leak DMs, and it's a goddamn shit show. Jesus Christ. So I don't accidentally leak work shit. But there is a possibility to open a card worth as much as $400 in this box. Up to $400. Okay, I see several people saying open it. I'll do that. Let's do that. We will do that. 1 second. 1 second here. Okay, one more second. I'm making sure the Sliver Legion's not in this pile. Or the shared summons. It's not. Probably in the floor somewhere. Yeah. Who knows? It could be in my ass. Don't open it. Well, that's kind of the opposite of what I promised to do, huh? Where the fuck's my knife? I don't know where my knife went. Fuck it, I'll use my teeth. Here we go. I hope you get that card. Yeah, well, it's really rare. It's technically an uncommon, but I know the hits from the set. I've memorized them. So when we get a hit, I'll let you know. And when we don't get it, if I don't see it, you guys have to tell me, okay? Via TTS or something. There is 24 packs in here, I think. Is that correct? And we're going to go slow. Since this covers the entire history of Magic, and I've been playing for 31 years, since 1994, we're going to go real slow through these packs and discuss the cards that we see. And I'm going to talk about things I know about these cards, things I feel about these cards throughout my history playing this game. Does that sound fun? How much was the box? So I got what was called a festival in a box. It cost $250. It had about $100 worth of bonus cards in it. So technically this box cost about $150. Now, if you wanted to buy this box secondhand, and now that it's sold out, the same festival in a box I paid $250 for, selling for $500. So your guess is as good as mine. I think the cheapest you can get a box of Mystery 2 is $250. It's worth about that. But I was lucky enough to be one of the lucky people to get access to the queue. All right, Ghostly Prison. Excellent card. Goes in a lot of decks. Pretty solid commander card, I feel like, especially in anything that cares about enchantments. But I feel like not enough people run cards like this. Anything that slows your opponents down from killing you. Now, to be fair, commander a lot of the times doesn't care about getting attacked, right? Matt says my message got ignored. Sorry, Matt. I apologize. I don't know if it was a donation or what it was, but say it again, Matt. But I love cards like this. A lot of times in Magic, Commander, attacking's not the plan. Valorous Steed, bulk. Looter Ilkor. I remember when this card was an all-star. What's up, Brent? How you doing? I remember when that card was an all-star. Battlewing Mystic. This was just printed, I feel like. Just like yesterday. It was a brand new card. Lorwyn reprint Boggart Harbinger. I love the Bogarts. I love the Goblins. We're going back to Lorwyn at the beginning of the year. And I'm pretty excited to go back to Lorwyn. It's a cool plane. They made a change in Lorwyn that really upsets me. In the original Lorwyn, the elves were fascists. And they destroyed anything that they thought was ugly, like the Bogarts, right? they were the superior race. Does that sound like anybody to you? Well, in the new Lorwyn, the elves are different now. They don't do that anymore. And I feel like they did that change because of political correctness. I feel like they're afraid to have, like, you know, fascists in their game or whatever. But it's make-believe. It's not real. It's a game. I think stories can have fascists. I think card games can have fascists. You know, the elves were the kind of the bad guys, right? So does that seem too woke to you? Say woke in chat if you think it's too woke. Gaming Lux says, what happened to the old boogie? Well, I lost 260 pounds. That'd be the first thing. Got new teeth. Got divorced and all that stuff. You know. Bad deal. 6 mana, you draw 2 cards, and each opponent discards 2 cards each. You know, boring. Rending Volley. Can't be countered with spells or abilities. Deals 4 damage to target white or blue creature. Weird. Dwarven Hammer enters the battlefield. You may pay 2 if you do create a dwarf. I like these things for equipment style decks. If it comes into play with an automatic creature, I like it, you know. But Elephant Ambush. Back in the day that a forecasting cost 3/3 was good. And forecasting cost 3/3 is crazy. Flashback for 8 mana for another 3/3, crazy. Can't imagine a time that was ever good. Tower Above, once again, Shadowmoor, Lorwyn block. It's hybrid colorless, which was first time I think they did that. Till the end of turn, target creature gets +4/+4 and gain trample. Wither, and when this creature attacks, target creature blocks if this turn is able. You're never going to see this played again, but it is kind of cool. I like Wither. Wall of Denial. This was another all-star. This was another all-star blocker in a standard when it was out. Pretty solid blocker. I put this in standard now. It shuts some shit down. Probably going to Vivi deck though. So, oh, there's our rare Liliana Death Mage. Though this rare is a reprint from an intro pack, so it's bad on purpose. We got a bad rare on purpose. Son of a bitch! Liliana Death Mage, 6 mana for 4 loyalty. Return up to 1 target creature from your graveyard to your hand. If we get a single donation, I'm going to eat this rare. Because it's mythic. It is garbage. Oh my God. Okay, so this is really cool. They got white bordered cards in this set. And I did not like white bordered cards for the really longest time. But they've really grown on me, especially with this new layout. Borderless could take Scene and Probe, a couple bucks. Oh, okay, there's a hit. I don't think it's $5 or $6, but Future Sight frame cards are also in these packs. That is a Future Sight Merchant Scroll. Oh my God. Perfect. And then there is also more of these playtest cards. This one is Friarball. Create a 2/2 white monk creature token, and it has Cost Storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each different mana value among other spells and lands you played this turn. It's a Friarball. Instead of Fireball, it's Friarball. Okay, that is a card. Pack number 1. Now, am I going too slow for you guys? Is that the right speed? Do you guys want to hang out and look at cool cards all night? There's a Sliver. 2/2 Sliver gives them all vigilance. That's fun. Rambunctious Mutt. I love this art. It's a bulk card. Aqueous Form. Enchanted creature can't be blocked when it attacks. Scry 1. You know, it's worth setting aside. Jara, Master Polymorphist. I remember when this was in Standard. This got reprinted in the Magic 25 set at Uncommon. Was rare originally. It's never been good. Sacrifice another creature, reveal cards to the top of your library too. So it polymorphs every turn. Sack a creature, polymorph, right? There's some deck out there that wants this. I don't know which deck it is. You got to be able to protect it, keep it alive. It's slow, probably. What you want is like an Eldrazi in your deck. This is your commander. You make tokens with instant sorceries and lands. Then you sacrifice those tokens to flop your Eldrazi out. probably what you do. Yeah, but it's not good. Weaponcraft enthusiast, meh. Reaping the Graves, return target creature card from your graveyard, and it has Storm. Why not? Boogie, when did you start playing Magic the Gathering? Started playing it when Antiquities was the new set in town. Started playing back in 1994, and my collection is stupid. Gem Plane Incinerator. Cycling, when you cycle it, you may have a deal X damage to target creature, or X is the number of goblins on the battlefield. It's good enough. Needle Drop. This was an interesting card. Just 1 damage to target creature that was dealt damage this turn, but you draw a card. Saw some standard play. Not a lot. Pretty fringe. Saw some block play, too. I'm going to set that aside. I like it. Stetton's Scout, 2-mana, 2/1. Block as if it had flying. Threshold, +2/+2. That's a bulk card. Keen Sense. This is another interesting card. It's a green curiosity. Right? Love it. Seaside Citadel. These were all stars in Commander at one point for 3-color decks. They're garbage now. Oh, there's another mythic. This is from one of those board games that they made, I think. 6 casting cost 6/6. Trample. When it enters the battlefield, other creatures you control get +3 and gain trample till end of turn. So it's definitely no Crater Hoof, you know. Boogie, when is your next stream? I'm exhausted and ready for bed. Hey, don't forget, you can always watch the VOD tomorrow. And I might do another stream tomorrow night. We'll have to see. I do have more cards to unbox. Got Final Fantasy, Foundations, all that stuff. And unboxing cards is just, I'm going to unbox them anyway because I bought them. But it's fun to share it with you guys. So check me out tomorrow. Okay, there's another big hit. Oh my God. Holy shit. Hold on. Holy shit. Look at that. Banger. Displacer Kitten, white bordered. That's like a $30 hit. That's a hit, boys. Damn. Every time I get a hit, can I get a W in chat every time I get a hit? Make me happy. Oh my God. Demonic Consultation with the Future Sight frame and with a fucking undead demon bunny art. Holy shit.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
Wow.
Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
And then don't worry about it.
Hey, brother. Been with you since a video about Taco Bell nachos.
What's up,
more than a
Ernest
decade
Williams?
ago. Love you and all your flaws. I've
Thank
played
you, my
since
friend.
Arabian Nights.
Oh my
Hope
God.
you get Amru Kithkin. I love Kithkin.
I did love Amaru Kithkin. I played it back in the day when I started playing white, actually, because it's just unblockable and you could put Holy Strength and Unholy Strength on it. And it was fucking cool, man. And yeah, I wish I'd played during Arabian Nights, and I wish I had unlimited cards. I did once have the Power 9 Ernest, and I wish I had not sold them. I sold them back in 2021. Sold most of my dual lands back in 2021 as well. Most of my Arabian Nights cards that I collected from other people and bought throughout the years. It breaks my heart a little bit that all those cards are gone, but my collection's still really amazing. I hope your collection's amazing, man. I hope you got a banger collection. You should share it with us one day. All right, we got Empty Shrine Kanushi. Protection for colors of permanents you control. I mean, nobody really needs that these days. Spirit Mantle. This card is still useful in Aura Shells. Spirit Mantle, enchanted creature gets +1/+1, has protection from creatures. You'll see this in Voltron decks. Hey, Kate Ballard, how are you, my friend? Welcome, guys. Can I sing Francis Christmas again, carols this year? I might. That's a good idea. I feel like I should start making dumb videos on the channel again. Referee Squad. This is a recent printing of a new of a card. I don't really care for it. It's not that great. The Level Up Mechanic. This set was really fun to draft and really fun to play sealed. But it was slow. It was what do they call it? Battle cruiser set. You had a lot of blockers, a lot of things that get in the way, a lot of things that fuck with shit. And then you could spend your time spending mana on leveling up. The problem is it's really hard to play it outside of that format, right? Unless you're playing a battle cruiser format, level up cards are not good. There's only like one that I ever saw play. This is the set that introduced Adventures. Adventures are really cool. It's not a particularly exciting card, but hey, what's up, Tiny? How you doing, Tiny?
Let me smell your breath.
So excited to see you open Final Fantasy.
Well, I got a box here tonight, Tiny. You know, I might swap from mystery boosters and do a Final Fantasy with you. And I'll go slow on those cards too. Disturb Burial, buyback, return a card to your hand. It's not, nobody's really getting excited about that. Reckless Charge. This was getting some play in standard for sure. I feel like it still could be played in some commander decks that care about targeting. So I'm going to keep it, set it aside. I won't put it in bulk. Spite Bellows. Again, a lot of Lorwyn cards in here, which is cool. Tireless Provisioner. This is an all-star. Just making treasures every time you play a land. If you got fetch lands with this guy, he's just peak. Set him aside. He's good. He'll go into the decks. Hydra's Growth. You know, auras are innately bad. A 3 casting cost aura that makes counters is fine. It's fine, but I'm not gonna. Nobody's gonna play it. Hey, what's up? Good night. How you doing, G Knight?
Boogie and Francis for Eva.
Hey, thank you, by the way, G Knight. I'm here opening Magic cards. Boogie won't let me go play video games. I always wanted to play Call of Duty. I bought the Beefy and Butthead guns and stuff. I'd rather be playing that shit right now, but Boogie's making me open this garbage fucking shit. Piece of shit. Hey, G Knight, appreciate you, brother. Thanks for the 20. God bless you, man. Thanks for buying me some Magic cards. Phyrexian Walker, 0-3 for 0 mana. It was okay for blocking back in the day. I blocked with this thing quite a bit. That Sphere Shield that came out in Alliances, I did a little bit more. But I'm going to set that aside because you never know when a 0 casting cost creature is worth something. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. It's a mill card, and mill cards are innately bad in Commander. Especially because you play with a lot of big spells, right? So, kind of a miss for sure, but I'll take it. Oh, Thornbite Staff. This is one of those equipments that make for crazy combos. I never really understood why or how. 2 mana, this creature deals 1 damage to the target. When a creature dies, untap that creature. I don't know how you have the 2 mana to spend over and over again. But again, this was one of those equipments that actually saw some play. Ooh, gush. In the future. Left, right. Man, this makes me gush. All that art is to die for. God dang. That is gorgeous. Crazy. Halving season. Yeah, whatever. I don't know. I'm not even bother reading them. Son Goku-san wants to know if I collect any retro video games or pops. I do have a tremendous collection of pops I'm trying to get rid of. I might sell them on Whatnot one day. I sold all my retro games, and I'm buying a $7,000 arcade machine, which will be here in about 3 weeks. 50-inch. It's from Retrocade. They customized it hand to top to bottom for me. It's amazing. Really excited to play with that thing.
Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Jesse, what's
Thanks
up?
for the years of laughs. Love ya, Boogie.
Thank you, Jess. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. I really appreciate you. But I'm selling all my arcade 1-ups too. Getting rid of that and just relying on this one arcade machine as my emulator system. And that way I don't have to spend all the money on the retro games. And if you want to buy my pops, do me a favor. I'm going to link it here on the side. Let's see if I still have the link in my clipboard. I don't. So let me get my Whatnot link for you guys. And if you want to, you can follow me on Whatnot. If you guys don't know what Whatnot is, let me walk you through it real quick. Whatnot is it's a website and also app that you can download to your phone. And it's like if eBay and Twitch had a baby, or eBay and YouTube had a baby. People live stream their stuff, and then you can buy their stuff while they're live streaming it, right? And I also do like autographed cards, signed cards, stuff like that over there too. So if you ever wanted to get like a Boogie signed Pokemon card, a Boogie signed YouTube, like something, lolcow card, I got all that stuff. And I'll sell it to you over there for pennies. You know, I give away my signature for free at convention. So I try to do that there for cheap too. And let me find my referral link. I'll drop it in. We'll pin it. And I love Whatnot. I love selling on Whatnot. I haven't done it in a while. I'm probably going to do it again next week. Probably do it again next week just to do it, you know. Here's the link. Go, if you already have Whatnot, go follow me. If you don't have Whatnot, good news. If you use that link and you sign up using my code. Hold on
Did you
one
drink
second.
my
Oh my God.
Let me smell your
Mau
breath.
Mau, what's up, brother?
Let me smell your breath.
The cow deck holder that a fan sent you is the coolest thing ever.
Right?
I find it so funny that Wings and Keem didn't give a damn about it.
Right? I don't
That was
understand.
wild.
By the way, Zulu is here. The guy who sent these to me, Zulu, he's in chat. And he sent this. Isn't that amazing? Thank you, Zulu. I appreciate you so much, man. Thank you, Mau Mau. I appreciate you too. Alexa, set the thermostat to cool. Somebody asked me, if you want me to talk about politics, you better donate. I ain't talking about politics for free because that shit's boring. It brings the stream down, and you're not going to like my opinions anyway. But they asked me about Jimmy Kimmel getting fired. You want to know? Put it on the back of a $5 bill because I'm so sick of talking about politics. Jesus Christ. Anyway, Sunscape familiar. This familiar never got played. The green one did, if I remember correctly. It does affect green and blue spells, which is weird. Oh, local trading area game. What's up, brother?
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Want some low cow booster boxes for whatnot?
Now, you know the answer to that. Of course I do. Of course I do. And of course, I've got the bunch of singles that you sent me as well. And I'll sign those and give those away like as a bonus too, to promote the game, right? But yeah, I'll definitely do those if you want me to. But I like giving away locale cards to promote the game right now because it's in the stage where we should be promoting it, right? And we don't promote it enough. We really don't. Wall of Glare, 05. I mean, it's a wall. Walls are cute at one point. Cerulean Wyvern, Flying Pro Green. I don't know when I ever needed a Flying Pro Green blocker. What flying green creatures was I worried about? Tomb Raider, which is a pun of Tomb Raider, bad card. Archfiend of Sorrows, this was Flint, printed in like Modern Horizons 2, it was bad. Bushmeat Poacher. Hey, Bushmeat. What do you guys think of when I say bushmeat? Hey, Desi, what do you think bushmeat is? You know what bushmeat is, right? Uh-huh. Anyway, can't believe they called a card Bushmeat Poacher. The fuck are they doing? It's bad, at least, you know. I mean, sack of creature drawing a card. Flame Slash, this saw a lot of play. Well, the locale cards are awesome. They really are. Flame Slash, meh. Electrostatic Field. I like this guy in a Plink deck for Commander, right? I run this actually sometimes in a Spellslinger deck, so set that aside. Strangleroot Geist. The Undying mechanic was so cool. Way better than Persist, right? Andrew says, I thought this guy died. I'm glad I was wrong. Yeah, bitch, I'm immortal. Don't you worry about it, Andrew. I'm going to be here forever. Far Wandering, search your library for a basic land, put it onto the play tapped. If you have Threshold, instead, search your library for 3 and put them into play tapped. This card's good. With fetch lands and everything else, reaching Threshold's easy. Kiora, one of my favorites, period. Boogie, have I talked to Jay? No. Today, should I? Should I be talking to Jay right now? Is he okay? Is everybody okay? Is Billy okay? I haven't talked to him in like 3 days. Is there something I should know? Should I text him? Let me know. Opinion on the new Superman, very good. Kiora Behemoth. This is still getting played in Pioneer. Oh, there's one of the gods. It's weird. One of the weird Commander reprints of it too, right? Iorus, God of Victory. Not one of the good gods, but it is a god. Soul of Theros. God dang it. Okay. So this is an alchemy reprint, I think. That's why it has the question mark. Or no, it's not. Okay. The question mark is just for the mystery booster, I think. Soul of Theros 6/6. This is from a modern set. Text J right now. Okay, hold on. Hey man, somebody is telling me to text you. Question mark. So they have. Is everything okay? Question mark. Sorry, guys. I don't know if I should call him or... He's not texting back, but that makes sense if something's wrong. Sorry, guys. My friend Billy's been sick, and I'm waiting to see if he's okay. I'll wait. I'll keep going because I know you guys are here to be entertained, not to deal with my personal drama. But Solotheros, one of those. Oh my God, grinding station. Sacrifice an artifact. Target player mills 3 cards. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield, you may untap grinding station. If you're going to play a mill card, grinding station combo is pretty solid. It's a good way to go. New Master of Arms. Billy the Fridge, no. Thankfully, Billy the Fridge is doing okay. I don't want any Billies to be sick, though. You know. This is one of the good bounce cards back in the day. Pretty early on, you'd see bounce cards like this. It was good for graveyard removal too. So I mean, I had dual use. It's probably not going to see any play now. Intangible Virtue goes in a lot of token decks. Worth holding on to. Web of Inertia. At the beginning of each opponent's combat phase, that player may remove a card in his or her graveyard from the game. If they don't, the creatures he or she controls can't attack you this turn. So this is the opposite of mill. That's weird. That's a really weird card. I'm going to keep it. Flying Island Cycling 3/4, probably no good. Indulgent Tormentor. Once again, this card was played. Then it got busted down on common. It was originally rare. Now it's mid. At the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card unless target opponent sacrifices a creature or pays 3 life. I mean, why? Why would you run that? Fell Spectre. Forecast costs 1/3. Everybody discards. When an opponent discards a card, that player loses 2 life. If you're going to run a discard deck, it's not ideal. Faithless Salvaging. This is from one of the Horizon sets, I guess, I think. Didn't really see play even in the limited there. Goblin Slide. 3 casting costs. When you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay 1. If you do, put a red goblin into play. With haste. I don't see that being played in a lot of decks. The one mana is going to hold it back, right? Enlarge. Hold on. What was your name? Astol. That was it. I'm texting Jay your name. Enlarge. I mean, it's just good for the cat. It's just good for the cat. Guys, I might need to step away for a second. Talking to Jay 1 second. He told me to call after the stream, so I'm going to do that. Now I'm going to be worried the whole time, though, you know? Oh. Really hope Billy's fine. Be nice if there was some good news for a change. Oakhame Adversary. Bonder's Ornament. Each player who controls a permanent named Bonder's Ornament draws a card. That was meant for like one of these multiplayer sets. Sublime Epiphany. This card's good, and we'll see play in some decks, right? Look at that art, though. W's in chat for that art. Come on. That's a beautiful fucking card. Hollow One in the white border. I mean, Hollow One does see some play in fringe decks. So, okay. Oh, shit. Oh, that's a nice hit, too. Look at that. City of Brass. Future Sight Frame City of Brass. Oh, my God. That's going right into a deck. Oh, my God. Look at that shit. Holy piss. Also, another one of those test cards, which I don't even bother reading. Wow. These packs have been loaded tonight. All right, let's see. Trap Runner. Master of Arms. Okay, let's talk about this card for a second. It says 2/2, first strike for 3. Tap target blocking, tap target creature blocking this. So here's an obscure rule that even I didn't know back when I was playing. The guy who started during Arabian Nights, I'd like to know if you knew this rule. Back in the day, tapped creatures did not deal damage. So for example, if something blocked your air elemental and you twiddled the blocker, it could not deal damage after that. So the point of this card was to A, make sure blockers didn't deal damage back, which is weird with first strike too. Also, it's to teach people that rule. They wanted people to know that rule. They got rid of the rule right after too, by the way. But tapped blocking creatures used to not deal damage. Isn't that weird? If you blocked and you were tapped afterwards, you did not deal damage. Diplomatic Escort. Deep Channel Mentor. Shadowmoor. Thrall Parasite. This is from one of the Ravnica sites. It has Extort, and anything with Extort is okay. Pay 2 life, remove a counter for target non-land permanent. It's not that good. But a 1-drop Extort card is good. Blight Beetle, Pro Green. Creatures your opponents control have +1/+1 counters on. Can't have them put them on. And this is sideboard attack at one point. Young Red Dragon. Never really that exciting. Price of Progress. Shit, another playable card. Man. That's cool, dude. Why are my packs so good? Stand together for 2 counters on a target creature and 2 counters on another target creature. Whatever. That's fine. Scurry Oak evolves, and when one or more counters are put on it, you get a squirrel token. I like squirrels. Why do you play Magic? I thought you said it was dead. I had an epiphany after making that video, Phantom. I talked to my friend Billy the Fridge, and I was complaining about Final Fantasy and Fallout and those other things. Is there anything in my Whatnot store? Not currently, but go sign up and I'll list stuff soon. But I had an epiphany because Billy the Fridge pointed out a Magic card isn't the flavor of the card, right? Price of Progress could be called anything. It could be Price of Progress, right? Which is cool. And that art is cool. Or it could be SpongeBob's Poopy Pants, right? And have a picture of SpongeBob taking a shit. Does that really matter? What really matters is the casting cost and the ability. And if a card is fun to play, it's still a Magic card. Doesn't matter if it's Walking Dead, Final Fantasy, Fallout, doesn't matter. Hey, are you having fun playing the card? And I think, yeah, I've played with some of the Final Fantasy cards. I had fun. Split cards are always weird. They're always underpowered too because there's too many choices. I wish they would make some good ones. This guy's fun. There's not a lot of black dinosaur decks, but there are black discard decks, so he does see play in those. Pitiless Plunderer. When another creature dies, you get a treasure token. That's always welcome. Singer Vampire with the old, rare art. I've barely ever seen that art. I don't know where it came from. I have seen it before. And the Future Sight Frame. I mean, it's a Singer Vampire, but it's cool. And whatever the fuck that is. Okay, so I'm only going to open the one box tonight because I really want to talk to Jay. We'll do another box soon after this, but going to be a short stream tonight. Sorry about that. God Knight Commander. Angel of Vitality's neat. It gains you extra life. Sometimes it goes in life gain decks. It's all right. Expel from Orkaza. Theros Block. Theros Block was kind of mid, and these are kind of mid, right? Oh, or is it Theros Block? I think it's Theros. Return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you have the city's blessing, you may put that permanent on top of its owner's library instead. Meh. Fairy Swarm. Hey, Kisher. Appreciate you, buddy.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
Thank you so much.
My Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Thank you, Kisher. I appreciate you. Took a sip of Mountain Dew for you. Fairy Swarm is just a big blue flyer. Big creatures don't mean anything anymore. Young Necromancer enters the battlefield and we exile 2 cards from your graveyard. When you do, return target creature card from the graveyard to the battlefield. It's a reanimation spell. It's it's good. Flashback used to be such a draw, to any card. This is 2/2/2s for 4 mana, which used to be on rate, right? And the flashback was bonus, but Desert of the Fervents. I wish deserts, were cooler. That's bulk. Another electric or static field, again, that gets played. Finhorn Elves, these are the Ice Age elves, right? It's weird that we got more elves that do exactly the same thing, but I'll take it. Wrap in Vigor. Do not cancel me. Do not clip that out and make it sound bad. Vigor. Wrap in Vigor. You fucking Vigor. Wrap in Vigor. Regenerate each creature you control. Wrath of God, man. I mean, I guess, this probably sees some play somewhere. Shield of the Oversoul. I like these auras, but probably not seen much ago. Part the Waterville. Take an extra turn after this one for 6 mana. Also, you can awaken it. I mean, it's take another turn card, right? And you can never get enough of those. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is... Okay, all right. See if this card makes sense to you. Here we go. Dead Ringers. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures unless either one is a color the other isn't. What? Destroy 2 target non-black creatures, so they can't be black, okay? Unless either one of them is a color the other isn't. So why doesn't it just say 2 non-black creatures that share a color? Because that means multicolor cards exist. So if it's a blue, white, and a white, green, they are so narrow, dude. What a weird card, man. Why does that card exist? And why did you reprint it? Holy shit. Back to basics in the Future Sight frame? Are you joking? This box is stacked as shit. Man, I am winning. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Well, Cleric class, it's a life gain card. People like them. Knight of the Holy Nimbus. This was a throwback from Future Sight to the Clergy of the Holy Nimbus from Legends, which was a pretty popular card back then for a 1/1/1 that was hard to kill. Cold Water Snapper, bad card, just has hexproof. Daring Saboteur, another bad card from a core set. Ghost Lit Stalker from a Kamigawa block. Discard cards. Channel was a weird ability. We've seen Channel come back and it's good. I like Channel. So Bone Shredder. This was another all-star in cubes for a while. It's since been outclassed by quite a bit. Lunar Frenzy. Target creature you control gets +X+0 and gains first strike and trample. If you're going to play one of these types of pump spells, that's probably the one to play, but I'm not going to play it. Seething Anger with buyback. Anything with buyback is kind of cool, but the flashback version is probably better. Predator's Howl. Put 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield, and if it has Morbid, put 3 2/2s, so something died this turn. 3 2/2s for 4 mana at instant speed is okay, and I feel like that's putting a lot of wolves into play in Commander. Night Soil. Exile 2 creature cards from a single graveyard. Put a 1/1 sapling creature token onto the battlefield. This card was briefly played in some fringe decks in Standard. Burning Tree Emissary. This was an all-star. This is just bang. Played in any Storm deck that has green and red in it, right? Just why wouldn't you? And it was also played in any aggro deck at the time. I always liked that card. Jesus Christ, another hit. Why is this box so... all mystery boxes like this, or is it just mine? Dothy Voidwalker is another hit. Man. Flickering Ward. If you're going to run a ward, this is the one to run. You can pick a color. It bounces back to your hand. If you have something that needs to be targeted over and over again, this can do it. If you need something that needs protection, that I wish it had flash, but other than that, it's really solid aura. I've always liked it in an aura deck. Urza's Bauble, another card that sees some fringe play. Mauritius Bauble, I think, gets more play, right? But sacrifice this, look at a card at the random in a target's player's hand, and then you draw a card at the beginning of the next upkeep. The Bauble cycle is cool. All the Baubles are cool. Where's that played? I know it gets played like in Legacy somewhere, right? In some sort of Storm Shell or whatever. Avon Squire, Veteran Armor. This is cool. You know, I like that limited format. Run Away Together. This is from the Dungeons and Dragons set. It's got a mind. What are they called? Illithids? What's the other name for them? Mind something? Anyway, you see one at the beginning of Baldur's Gate 3. Wall of Tears. If it blocks a creature, return those creatures to the owner's hand at the end of combat. That one's a banger. Back in the day. Massacre. It's an okay card, but the art is crazy. If an opponent controls a plains and you control a swamp, you may play this without paying its mana cost. Why doesn't this see some commander play? Right? Like I have a Yuriko deck. I could slot this into Yuriko. Now it would kill my small guys too, right? But if you have one of those decks that just fill the hand really, really quickly, why wouldn't you run this? Because someone's going to have a plains and you'll probably have a swamp, right? So I don't know. I'll set that aside. Stir the Sands. Create 3 zombies for 6 mana. Cycling, whatever. Jaya, the uncommon from War of the Sparks. This was a pretty cool set. They overdid it with Planeswalkers. This set is what burned everybody out on Planeswalkers. Same with that Coriora we saw earlier. Stormcaller from a core set. It's mid, 2 damage each opponent. Predator's Strike. I mean, that could be okay in a group slug budget deck. Predator Strike, +3/+3 in trample. Argothian Opportunist. Another mid one. You do make a Power Stone token. Power Stone tokens are kind of cool, but there's better ways to do it. Oh, I've always had a soft spot for this card. I didn't play during this block. I took like a 6-year break. Edgewalker got printed during that period of time. I've always wanted to build a Clerics deck because I didn't know this card existed. I like Tribal or Typal, whatever they call it now. I really feel like Edgewalker is a good one. Really do. Keep him aside. Sedgemoor Witch. Ward pay 3 is strong. 3 mana, 3/2 with Menace is not bad. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, you get a Pest. That's good. It's bulk, but it's a rare I've always liked. Snow-Covered Swamp is my white bordered card. Look, you can't win them all, but if you're going to open a white bordered card, that's not bad. Winds of Change, another hit. Another heavily played Future Sight card. Man, holy shit, this box is crazy. Why is this box so good? Shrekub. Hey, what's up? He says, I see streaming while making a video. No, I'm just hanging out with you guys. I'm doing this for fun. Boggs from Shawshank Redemption did nothing wrong. Wow. I love that movie. I need to watch it again. Give that wife the runaway together. Maybe. I'm going to run away with her. Boogie, will you ever live streaming a draft tournament? No, probably not. Super Mario Galaxy Mover trailer is coming soon. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that movie. Nintendo's pissing a lot of people off lately, but the movie's going to be good. I can't even read the name of that card. I love the old border, the white old border. Like this sucked till they improved it. Hive Stirrings makes 2 slivers for 3 mana. There's better sliver cards to run, but I'll probably keep it aside just in case. Thassa's Emissary. The Emissary cycle is mid. Rushing River, kicker, sacrifice land, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. If you paid the kicker, return another one. So you can bounce 2 things by sacking a land. Could see fringe play in like a landfall deck. Fellstinger is bulk. Swarm of Rats. This is from Portal. Even the Portal 3 Kingdoms is heavily underprinted, right? But Portal 1 and 2 is not that common either. So holding on to any Portal cards, nice. And it's good to see him reprinted, even if it's just this way, right? Gets buffed based on the number of rats you control. But we have Relentless Rats, so why would you ever need this, right? And Relentless Rats, 2 mana as well. Boogie, do you like Magic cards? I'm hyper-focused with them. W's in chat if you're surprised that I have this much knowledge about Magic cards. that I can recognize the set, that I can recognize the mechanics, I can recognize the art, and I have stories about almost every card. W's in chat if you find that surprising. But 30 years of playing, 31 years of playing, it makes sense, right? Sticky Fingers, enchant creature. It has menace, and when this creature deals combat damage to player, create a treasure token. And when the enchanted creature dies, draw a card. Still not good enough to see play as an aura. That's really telling you something. Not even really fringe play. It's weird. Ardent Elementalist, 4 mana, 2/1. That's all we need to know. Wilt, destroy target artifact or enchantment, and it cycles for 2. Fine. Symbiosis, 2 target creatures each get +2/+2. This was played okay back in the day. Grizzly Salvage, one of the best green-black fill your deck, fill your graveyard. And it's also a smoother or a glue card. Do you guys know what a smoother or a glue card is? It's one of those cards that helps your deck run better. So if you're playing like anything that cares about cards in your graveyard, this will do it and also replace itself with land. So most of the time, sometimes you whiff, but if you run enough land, you'll probably hit one. But it does fill the yard, and that's always important. The Haunt of Hightower, another card that is just cool as shit. Flying lifelink, gets bigger when people play spells, and then so when a card leaves the graveyard, I forgot about that. Yeah, has lifelink. It gets big. I mean, it does a lot of work. There's the Arcane Lighthouse. Never understood the appeal to this card. You know, it's one of those commander cards that I just don't give a shit about. Tinderwall from Ice Age back in the day. This is a cool reprint again. I feel like this goes in green-red Storm Shells because it's 1 green to play, and then it immediately adds 2 red back. You can also sack it to deal 2 damage for some reason, but it'll block until you're ready to get the mana out of it. I don't understand why the card doesn't see more play. I've always liked it. I played with it back in the day when I was playing green-red aggro. Doesn't seem like an aggro card, but it adds to your fireball, you know. Recumbent Bliss, one of the pacifism variants. A Crowan Phalanx, also bulk. Cloud Spirit. They call these creatures high flyers because they can only block other flyers. Kind of cool. You control Enchanted Land, Annex. It's cool to steal land, you know, but people don't like it. Chittering Rats. Anything with a rat in the name, I like it. Chittering Rats enters the battlefield. Target opponent puts a card from their hand on top of their library. That's weird discard. You know, it's tempo, I guess. Feed the Swarm. This is an all-star. This sees play all over the place. Fanning the Flames. Buyback Fireball to target creature or player. Electrickery. This has overload, so you can hit everything for 1 for 2 mana. Hit all of the creatures you don't control for 2 mana. Seems good, right? It's not good enough, though. Gaia's Embrace. This cycle was cool. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3 and gains trample. You can regenerate it for green. I like that. The Jewel Thief from Capenna. That Capenna set. People hated it. I didn't mind it. It's kind of like the first stretch out of the universe that we already knew, and it kind of felt magic-ish. People hated it, though. Always liked this card and liked this art in Limited, for sure. Urborg Volcano. This is how badly we needed dual lands in Limited back in the day. They've only gotten better. Oh my God! You're fucking kidding me. I opened the same shitty mythic twice? You're kidding. You're fucking kidding. Holy shit.
Fuck this card. If I literally get any donation of $5 or more, I will eat this card. That's how much I hate this fucking card. I opened it twice. Make it make sense that the card goes back to your hand and not into play. Make that make sense. Piss.
Fuck you, piece of shit. White bordered reliquary tower. Glad to have it. Oh my God. Show and tell in the future sight frame. Oh my God. These packs are crazy. These packs are actually insane. Holy shit. Slaughter the Strong used to be rare, busted down uncommon. Griffin Guide replaces itself as an aura, still not good enough. Here's one of those cards that you just don't expect to be worth $10, $11, but it is. Tiny! This is for you, Tiny. Here you go, buddy. Thank you, Tiny. Should we put on sexy music for this? Hold on. I'm going to put on sexy music while I eat this card, okay? Let me get a AI song cranked out here for you. Let's see. Thank you, Tiny. I like AI songs. I know a lot of you guys don't. That's fine, whatever. But sexy song about eating magic cards that you hate. Okay. Let's see what it comes up with. Oh, here we go. This is for Tiny. Haven't eaten a card in a little bit, so I'm excited. They're delicious. Here we go. 1 second. Here we go. Here we go. This doesn't sound sexy. Is this sexy?
I spread them out like lovers in a fight. Colors bleed, the edge is torn, a spiteful bite. The taste of manna, bitter and wild. I hate them, I crave them. I'm beguiled with foil and paper. Between my teeth, a feast of fury, sweet relief. I devour, I consume every card I despise. Burning blue, burning red. In the fire they rise. Swallowing the hate, oh it feels so right. Magic in my veins.
Oh my God! Holy shit!
Holy shit! Oh my fucking god! $50 super sticker! Tiny man! Oh my god! Holy shit!
A hole in my heart. Ravnica skyline crumbled in my throat. This is my revenge, my vicious.
Thank you, Tiny Man.
Ink and
I can't swallow though.
melting
I can chew them
on my
up.
tongue.
Can't really swallow them. Thank you, Tiny.
Loathing, where it all
Holy shit! Making money tonight. Thank you, Tiny Man. I appreciate you, brother. That's ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
every card I despise.
Okay. All right. Anyway, this card unlocks a million fucking combos. So you remember I said auras are bad? This one's the good one. That's what it takes to be good. Got to instantly win the game. Kelpie Guide, meh. Grave Shifter, always meh. Tiny! Oh, God. What is happening? What is happening?
Did you drink my Mountain Dew?
Tiny with the 20 bucks. Tiny likes it when I eat cards, man, huh? Thank you, Tiny. Jeez, what is happening tonight? I did not. Last night I live streamed Spider-Man cards, made $25 or something ridiculous, and you guys have beaten that in like 5 minutes. What is happening tonight? I guess you guys enjoy mystery boosters, and maybe you're just enjoying the old school. Fuck Spider-Man, right? But though I am unboxing some Spider-Man on Friday. So be prepared. Wicked Pack, destroy two target non-black creatures. You lose 5 life. If it was an instant, that would see more play. This cycle was weird in Future Sight. Reckless Impulse. Exile top 2 cards of your library. You can play them this turn. Prosper, right? Tyrant's Stand. Target creature you control gets +X/+X against hexproof and indestructible till on a turn. Instant speed. It's a 1 green hexproof that also pumps your creature. Why is this not played? I don't know. I'm going to hold on to it just in case. Reclamation Sage, this used to be an all-star. Now barely sees Fringe play in Elf Shells, but I still like it. Frost Marsh, again, that terrible land cycle. This time, snow land. So 10 years later, they reprinted it and added snow to them. Weird. Aisha of the Infinite. I think this was a commander card. You may look at the top card of your library at any time. You may cast non-creature spells. The top of your library has prowess. It's good. I'll take it. Holy shit. All right. Now, Wasteland used to be a $50 card. They've reprinted it enough to where it is, and people really don't use it too much in Commander. CEDH sometimes. But this white-bordered version probably will go up to like 15, 20. Really like this one. I don't have a use for Wasteland, but it'll go into a folder. And then Elvish Reclaimer, 1 mana. This one allows you to sack a land and go get any land out of your deck. It allows you to crop rotation. When crop rotation is broken, it's busted. It's so good. Crop rotation is insane. Play it in every green deck as long as you have good lands in your deck, right? You have Yavimaya in your deck. You have fucking Ancient Tomb. Whatever you got in your green deck. But this guy can do it too. He's an elf that does it. I really like him. So he's play. Allows you to go get your Strip Mine or your Wasteland and fuck your opponent right in the eye by killing all their lands. Abzan Battle Priest. Temple Acolyte from Portal, I think. Cerulean Wyvern again. Disturbing Conversion. Nuzumi Prowler. This is a terrible card, but it's in my ninja deck because it's a ninja. You are already dead. This is the meme. Destroy target creature that was dealt damage this turn. Draw a card. This, again, I don't know why this doesn't see more commander play, because your opponents deal damage to each other's creatures all the time, right? And then you're like, hey, the one that survived, pop it, draw a card. I don't know why it doesn't see more play. Searing Spear, one of the bad Incinerate variants, right? Incinerate's always going to be better. Boarding Party, Cascade, Haste, fine, whatever. Storm the Seed Court. Let's talk about this card. Look at the art for this card. I know you're probably looking at your phone or looking away or looking at your screen, TV, or sorting your cards or something. Stop and look at this art for a second. This art is a fucking masterpiece, and it's on a garbage card. Nobody's playing this card. Just for your 4 counters up to 4 creatures. Nobody's playing this. It's the word. It's not overrun at all. But the art is insane. Just one of the most beautiful cards ever painted. I don't know why they didn't put it on a better card. Charge through, target creature gains trample, draw a card. Anything that says draw a card on it, I like. Quasali Ambusher, this never saw much play. If a creature is attacking you and you control a force into planes, you can play it without paying its mana cost as if it had flash. That even then, when I got printed, was not good. Thorn Mammoth, 7 mana, 6/6 elephant. When this or another creature enters the battlefield under your control, this fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. That's cool. That's kind of cool. Tarnished Citadel. Add 1 mana of any color. It deals 3 damage to you, so it's so much worse than City of Brass. I don't know who's... I don't need colored mana that badly, but it does have the tapped add colorless, so, I mean, you could use it. Holy shit, Serum Powder. That's another hit. I don't know how much Serum Powder is worth, but it does get play in like Legacy, I think. Anytime you can mulligan and Serum Powder is in your hand, you may exile all the cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. It's insane. Absolutely batshit nuts. It's a free mulligan, right? Anytime you can mulligan, exile your hand. It's in your hand. Exile your whole hand. Draw 7 fresh cards. Then it's also a mana rock. Again, that should see more play, in my opinion. Microscope, meh. I feel like there's so many utility cards in the game that don't get played, and it fucks me up. Knight of Metagrain. It's a Kithkin. I loved Amaru Kithkin. I love Knight of Metagrain. All these Kithkin are great. I look forward to going back to Shadowmoor for more Kithkin. Lifelink First Strike Knight. I like Knights and Magic. 2/2 First Strikes are cool to me. Stasis Snare is a multiplayer Oblivion Ring, but it never sticks around, so it's not good. Aetherize, return all attacking creatures to their owner's hand. Again, politics in Commander, I feel like that card should see play. It doesn't. Dreamtell Huron, garbage. Mutate's a cool ability, though. Aphotic Wisps. This cycle saw some play. Crimson Wisps specifically was the one that saw some play. Target creature becomes black and gains fear until end of turn. Draw a card. Crimson Wisp was considerably better. It gave haste. But this one wasn't bad either. Grim Dancer, 3/3 for 3. Enters the battlefield. Choice of 2 different counters on it from among Menace, Deathlike, and Touch. Decks that care about counters generally are not black. Giant Cindermaw. Players can't gain life. We have better. Goblin War Driver, Battle Cry, but we have better goblins. Nantuko Elder, 3 mana, 1/2, but it adds a green and a colorless. That's kind of cool. Serulf's Packmate has Foretell, bulk Foretell card. Temporal Spring. Put target permanent on top of its owner's library. Sorcery speed for green, blue, and 1. Actual garbage. Shared Summon, search your library for up to 2 creature cards. This is the card I got for free for ordering the box. What? I got this card for free. Search your library for up to 2 creature cards with different names, reveal them, put them under your hand, then shuffle your library. I got that card for free tonight. Oh my God! Guys! We pulled a Colossal Dread Treadmill. This is one of the rarest cards in Magic. They never reprint this every set. And we got it in white border. Oh my God! It's so rare. Pact of Negation doesn't really see a lot of play. Sorry. It's good. It's good. Nobody actually likes to pay the upkeep for it, but you don't have to if you win that turn, right? If you're going off and somebody tries to keep you from going off and you got your combo or whatever set up, it'll save you and you never have to pay the mana, right? Angelic Favor. If you control the planes, you may tap an untapped creature you control instead of paying its cost. Play only during combat. Put a 4/4 Angel token with flying into play. Remove it from the game at the end of turn. What a weird card. Blessed Defense. Combat trick. Military Intelligence. When you attack with 2 or more creatures, draw a card. It's an enchantment. There's better. Stormcrow. Oh my God. Did I open a Colossal Dreadmaw and a Stormcrow, one right after the other? Holy shit. Just kidding. Arrogant Vampire. It's no Singer Vampire, I can tell you that. Don't be so arrogant. Singer's better. Supernatural Stamina. It's one of the many cards they've printed that says, it can't die. It comes back, right? It's good.
Let me smell your breath.
Hi, Boogie. Hey, what's up, the Red Ratchet? How are you?
Hi Boogie, I have been a fan since I was a kid. I have been around since 100K. Keep it going.
Wow,
always
my
supporting.
God. I can't believe, what were you, 10 back then? Holy shit, you got to be old as me now at this point. That's 20 years ago. Good Lord. Thank you, Red Ratchet. Glad to have you here, my friend. Honor the God Pharaoh. Amass 1 is cool. Amass Orcs is better. I just like it better than Lord of the Rings. We're back to deserts. This was the desert that got banned from Standard because for 4 mana, sack a desert, deal 2 damage to each opponent. Why this got banned? If that shows you how weak Magic was back in the day at some points, that this card got banned in Standard, you wouldn't even, if you couldn't show, you put this in a deck in Standard right now, they would laugh at you. This is garbage. Standard's so fast now. Druid's Familiar has Soul Bond, and they each get +2/+2. Soul Bond's neat. Kavu Predator, this was the anti-life gain cards for sideboards. Not that life gain ever really mattered much, but there was like Essence Warden and stuff like that in that block, so maybe they're just being extra careful. This, I've never seen this card in my life. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's bad. That's probably why I haven't seen it. A rare gold split card, Expansion and Explosion. Pick one side, cast it from Ravnica. I think Explosion saw some play. Because target player draws X cards and you deal X damage to any target. I think that saw some play. Slow-ass formats. Holy shit! My luck tonight is insane. White bordered Urza Saga? I'm speechless. Dude, I'm opening so many good cards tonight. And a Future Sight Goblin Recruiter. Set up your Goblin combo for 2 mana. Man, these packs are insane. I don't know why my luck is so good tonight. Jeez, I hope your guys' luck is just as good tonight. I hope you guys are having a great night. Rebuff the Wicked, counter target spell that targets the permanent you control. Johnny's Welcome. It's a life gain enchantment. It sees fringe play in some commander things. Diplomatic Escort. Garbage. Talron's Invocation. 2/2. It's 4 power for 4 mana. Used to be on rate. Now it's kind of garbage. Dakmor Plague. 3 damage each creature and each player for 5 mana is bad. Expunge. This card was cool back in the day because it has cycling, right? But it also destroys target non-artifact, non-black creature. We have such better now. You don't need a drawback on your kill spells, but that was okay back in the day because you could cycle it, right? Peritic Collaborator. Garbage. But it is cool that it's a red card with a black pump ability. Needle Drop. We talked about Needle Drop earlier. Fine. Incremental Growth. A lot of people, there's a black version of this that does the opposite. So this gives 1 counter to 1 creature, 2 counters to another creature, and 3 to another creature. There's a black one that gives 1 creature -1/-1, second creature -2/-2, third one -3/-3. So kind of cool. 3/1 black. Gaius Anthem used to be rare. I think we have better at this point, right? One of the red-white cards from the Shadowmoor block. They were cool. There was one that was particularly good. Murderous Rider, this card sees play, especially anything that cares about exiling. And Deathrite Shaman still sees play. This card was banned in some formats at some points. That's how crazy that guy is. Ball Lightning in the retro frame with retro art that I've never seen. Crazy. That's beautiful. It's not a played card. You're not going to do anything with that, but it's just nice to see. Wow. Ball Lightning was an all-star back in the day. 6 mana for 3 damage, or 6 damage for 3 mana. Nuts. This feels recent to me, but it was M21, so I guess it's like 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Against all odds, any modal spell's good, not at 4 mana and not at sorcery speed. So Drift of Phantasms. Transmute is a cool ability. Go get anything in your deck that costs 3. Surprised this doesn't see more play as well, right? I feel like it should. It's a tutor, right? The base version, 3 cast cost 05 flyer is bad, But search your library for a card that has the same casting cost. I mean, that's crazy, right? Fuck off, it's bulk. Invisible Stalker, this was seeing some play in some shells, right? Any hexproof card is good sometimes. Unseal the Necropolis. This Phyrexian set was fine. Each player mills 5 cards, then you return up to 2 target creatures, or creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. I don't know who's running that. Skeletal Changeling. Changelings are just cool. Anything with the Changeling ability might get played somewhere, so you should pay attention to it. Charging Tuscadon is a dinosaur, 5 mana 4/4. Does not fit in your dinosaur deck. Even your budget dinosaur deck does not want him. Seething Anger, buyback. We talked about this one earlier. Horn Sliver. Any sliver is worth holding on to. If you find a sliver, hold on to it. Seed Guide Ash. Treefolk are cool. They didn't make enough good Treefolk cards. I wish we would see more. Plains Swamp. So once again, we've gone through the original coming to play tapped land. Now we're seeing, then we saw the snow version. This one has the land types, plains and swamps, which is good for domain, right? It was in a set. Who cares about that? Vindicate destroys lands. A lot of people don't realize that. It'd be better if it was an instant. That's why Anguish on Making sees more play than Vindicate. But Vindicate's an all-star, and the original art is fantastic, so I'm going to love it. Dak Faden. Back when Planeswalkers were popular, which is hard to imagine now because people fucking hate them. Dak Faden was one of the cool ones. This was in a lot of legacy cubes, mostly because you gain control of target artifact for -2. Still their Soul Ring, still their whatever. Planeswalkers just don't really get played in Commander, unfortunately. Oh shit. Foil rare Flusterstorm. So there are hardly any foils in mystery boosters. Most people only see one per box. So this is probably our one foil, and it is a played spell, which is Flusterstorm. Holy shit. My luck tonight. Absolutely crazy. How does Becky have more viewers than me? Because I don't self-promote on my Discord or channel or YouTube, and I'm rebuilding this channel from scratch. But I bet I made more money than Becky tonight. We're up to like $250. You guys love giving me money tonight. Why? Yeah, we're at $181. Why you guys love giving me money tonight? Thank you. You almost paid. If we hit $250, we paid for the box. Now, I don't know if that's tempting for you, but if we get that $250, I'll buy more Magic cards to unbox for you. That's the rule when I do these unboxings. And you know what? I'll probably buy more Magic cards anyway, so don't feel like you're being blackmailed. But if you donate enough to cover the cost of the card, I consider it an amazing stream, and it makes me want to come back to unbox more. So we are $70 away from hitting that. That would be amazing. I know we won't hit it, and there's no pressure. I just like doing it anyway. But thank you. There we go. Restoration Specialist, 2-1, sacrifice it, get an artifact back. It's fine. Nikki Ona, Spirit, that is a cool fucking Ona, right? Whirlpool Drake. I'm not familiar with this card. That's interesting. When this comes into play, shuffle the cards from your hand into your library, then draw that many cards. So it's interesting. When it's put into a graveyard from play, shuffle the cards from your hand into your library, then draw that many cards. Dude, he double wheels? That's a double wheel. Hey, Nolan White, how you doing tonight? That's a double wheel. I'm setting that aside. Disrupt, counter target, instant interrupt or sorcery spell unless its caster pays an additional 1. Draw a card. Yeah, Swan Song's better. Holy shit, Tiny Man the Beast. Okay, that puts us $50 away from paying for this box. That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't play the song for you. I don't know why I didn't play the thing for you. Hold on, I'll play this for you, okay? Thank you, Tiny Man, the Beast. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny Man. I don't know why I didn't do the Mountain Dew thing. I should do the Mountain Dew thing for you, right? Hey, Tiny Man, did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Bloodchief Thirst, destroy target creature or planeswalker with the current mana cost 2. If the spell's kicked, you can destroy any of them. So 4 mana, kill anything, 1 mana, swat. Swats are cool. Sorcery speed is bad. Crypt Champions, bulk card. Magmatic Insight as an additional cost to cast this. Discard a land, draw 2 cards. We have better. It is nice that it costs 1, but it is sorcery speed as well. Unchained Berserker, this was cool. Protection from white. I really feel like with that art, it should have had haste. But it does get +2/+0 as long as it's attacking. But it really should have had haste, right? Doesn't it look like it should have haste? Anyway. Welcome to the Sub Club. Hey, Dr. Professor Esquire. Yeah, I remember those days. Got to get paid to get laid, y'all. Deep Reconnaissance. Search your library for a basic land for 3 mana. Put that card into play tapped, then shuffle your library. Flashback a 5. We've outclassed that card by quite a bit. As Baloth Wood Crashers as well. Severely outclassed at this point. Ghost Town. Add 1 mana, add 1 color's mana to your mana pool. But for 0, bounce it to your hand. You can only do it, only use this ability during another player's turn. So it's avoids Armageddon. I wanted this in a fucking Omnath shell so badly. And it just doesn't work there. I really wanted it to, but it just doesn't work. If you could bounce it on your own turn, it's busted in Omnath, right? So thank God it has that restriction, but set aside anyway. Seedmore Witch, we've seen her already. Stony Silence, activated abilities of artifacts can't be activated. There's a Karn that does it for 4 mana. I'd rather play that Karn, but this could get the job done. And Life Tap. When a forest an opponent controls becomes tapped, you gain 1 life. This entire pack had like anti-tech for cards. This was the sideboard pack. Crazy. Crazy. Every card in there was sideboardable. Okay, let's see. Crossbow infantry. You know, I mean, we've seen better versions of that. Tap to deal 1. 4 mana instant speed. Pick 1. Tap up to 3 creatures or create 3 1/1s. This is a recent printing, I think. Forget the set. You're confronted by robbers. Yeah, that probably means it was a Dungeons & Dragons set, right? It's fine. You know. Halimar Depths. This was an all-star for a really long time as well. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, look at the top 3 cards of your library and then put them back in any order. You know, it's a one-time Sensei Divining Top, right? And I still see his play in my mind. Willbender. This was a classic card, right? Used to see Commander play, never will again. Essence Extractor. Deals 3 damage to target creature, you gain 3 life. Instant speed, it's fine. Chain of Smog. The entire chain cycle is worth looking at. This one can give you infinite combos. Target player discards 2 cards from their hand. That player might copy the spell and choose new targets for the copy. So you can target yourself with this infinitely to create a storm count. Absolutely nuts. Hey, little Glizzy. I didn't know I was going live tonight either. Boogie, watching your documentary right now. Good. I hope you enjoy it. It kind of has a happy ending, right?
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Skyflows says, hey, Boogie, thanks for keeping it real. W takes recently. Hey, man, I'm just trying to speak from the heart. I used to just kind of say outlandish things to say them, but now that Jordy's back, I feel like I can be more accurate about my shit, right? Be a little more true to myself. And I'm trying to do that. Spite Bellows is neat. I like that evoke cycle. Summit Apes. As long as you control a mountain, it can't be blocked by 2 or more creatures. Okay. Bulk. Venomous Spout Brachus. It's a Brachus, everybody. It has morph. That's bad, probably. 1/2. When it attacks, create a soldier. This, surprisingly, saw a little play. This guy cares about clerics. I love, the cleric doesn't care about him. But sacrifice another creature, you gain life equal to the creature's toughness, and then sacrifice another creature, exile target non-land permanent. But only if you have 10 or more life than your starting life total, which you will do in a life gain deck. So if you got like a life gain Soul Warden token thing going on, she's solid. If she was a commander, she'd be nuts. She would be nuts as a commander. White bordered Secura Tribe Elder. Love it. Love it. Swords to Plowshares, Future Sight printing. And I do recognize that art's excellent art. Wonderful. Benjamin Drury asked a really weird question. He says, Boogie, why do you say the N-word so often? I don't. Do I think it's offensive? Yes. But, and I want you guys to, the W's or L for the take I'm about to give you, okay? The N-word or any other word has no real power by itself. It is just a word. If you go into a closet where no one can hear you and you say whatever garbage you want to say and no one can hear you, it doesn't matter. It's just noise coming out of your mouth. Doesn't mean anything. Doesn't matter. If no one can hear it, it doesn't matter. What does matter is your intent behind using it and who you say it to. So you will never catch me saying the N-word in public because it could hurt somebody. And I'm certainly never going to say it to a person of color because it could hurt somebody. I don't want my words to hurt somebody. But can I mute myself right now and say the word? Yeah, I'll do it right now. Here we go. You ready? There it is. I did it. Who cares? It's just a word. Nobody heard it. Nobody got hurt. You don't even know if I actually said it because it doesn't mean anything. It's if I call a person of color that, or there might be a person of color in chat or somebody who loves a person of color and I say it here live stream, it could hurt somebody. I don't want to hurt anybody. Does that make sense? So I might say it while I'm alone in the dark, but who cares? Draw a card 1/1 when it comes into play. This cycle was weak, but it was interesting when you could block with it. And then once it was blocking, you could tap it to buff itself. That cycle got confusing. We're on our way together again. Ruin Crab, this guy was nuts in mill format, especially 40 card, but it's fine. Curse of Shallow Graves. The whole curse cycle is fun. It's always worth setting aside a curse just because it says curse on it. Prakata Pillar Bug. 3 castle costs 2/3. Gains lifelink. This was Bulk and Kaldesh. Thunder Clap. You may sacrifice a mountain instead of paying its mana cost, deal 3 damage to target creature. No one's ever doing that. Reckless Impulse again, just one of my favorite cards. Mutagenic Growth, another banger. It's +2/+2. Your opponent doesn't know when you're tapped out, right? That you can still cast this for 2 life. Excellent. Phyrexian mana is great. It's too good, to be honest. So, hey Tipples, what's up, Neil? How you doing? Silverglade Pathfinder. This entire Spell Shaper cycle is cool, like every Spell Shaper they ever made, but they're not that great. This guy I play this guy in Arena all the time. It's just cool. Boogie, what happened to your gaming news stuff? I'm thinking about bringing it back. Clythos, this is kind of a hit. This is a great card. Really like it. Doesn't see enough play in Commander, in my opinion, though it is a Commander sometimes. Noxious Revival. Once again, anything with Phyrexian mana is worth holding on to. Shit, a Lotus Petal too? Lotus Petal in the future sight frame. Dude, I paid $250 for this box. I've already opened $500 worth of cards. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. Holy shit, a Lotus Petal with the future sight frame. Holy shit. Can't believe it. We only have 4 packs left, and then I'm going to go call my friend and see if everything's okay. I stopped doing gaming news because I was depressed and going through a divorce, and I just needed to take a break from YouTube. And gaming news was not helping the depression. This was about the time that Blizzard employees, they found out they had like a Cosby room and stuff. And the gaming industry started really falling apart. AAA games were starting to really suck. So it wasn't fun doing gaming news. I liked gaming news like, hey, these new games are coming out and they look fun. I can't wait to play them. I liked that. I did not like what gaming news became. It was such a negative time and it was making me more depressed, so I quit. I also needed to quit YouTube because I was miserable. But Locale Live brought me back, and now I'm trying to come back here too. Soulbond Life Gain used to be playable. Protection from creatures is neat for 2 mana, but Turtle Shell Changeling, again, any Changeling is interesting. This one is a 1/4. You can swap its power and toughness. If it didn't cost 4, you know. Miscalculation, one of my favorite counterspells. I hate counterspells, but this is a cool counterspell because it cycles. So in the late game, when people have a lot of mana, you can cycle this fucker. Attempted Murder. This is from the unset. The one where they decided to do black bordered cards that you could actually play with outside of unsets. I hate them. I hate that they existed. I hate that that set existed. I hate stickers. I hate all that stupid shit attractions. Choose target creature, roll X 6-sided dice for each even result, put 2 -1/-1 counters on it. For each odd result, create a 1/2 bird creature token with flying named Stormcrow. So it's an attempted murder. The card is funny because you attempt to kill a creature, right? That's a form of murder. But also, sometimes you make a murder of Stormcrows. Right? Weird. Don't know why that card exists, but okay. Unexpected Fangs. 2 mana, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature lifelink. Yeah, that's fine. Explosive Welcome. 8 mana, deals 5 damage to any target and 3 to any other target, and you add 3 red. How are you casting this? Is this a weird Storm Shell that I don't know about? Goblin Slide. We talked about this card earlier. Silverglade Elemental. 5 cast costs 4/4 Tree Folk. Doesn't do enough to matter. But it is a 5 mana 4/4 ramp. If you're a 5 mana, I don't know why you're ramping. And it is any forest, right? So it could be a Shockland. He's neat. Werebear. Cool card, but his the reason it's cool isn't just that it's a 2 mana 1/1 that adds for green and also it's 3/3 with threshold, but he exercised his right to bear arms. See, he's got bear arms because he's a bear. He's a werebear. If you're American, you get that joke. That joke is funny if you're American, I promise you. But sometimes it's a 2 cast to cost 4/4. That's neat. Chromatic Sphere. Eggs shells are stupid and I hate them. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool, draw a card. I love the art on that one, but I hate all of them. Soulfire Grandmaster. This card was played a little bit in Standard. Now it's garbage. Makes me sad. Ice Fang Coatl. Any snow card with a white border is cool. Any white bordered card is great. Oh, hey, don't mute Cleo Moose. Cleo Moose. What does a Magic convention smell like? Stinky. Boogie, are you going to grow your hair out again? Yes. Thank you, Gizzy, for keeping me safe, though. Icewind Quaddle, that's a cool one. Dakmor Sorceress. I don't know this card at all. Power is equal to the number of swamps you control. 6 mana. So garbage. Absolute garbage. Great art. Great art. 3 packs left. As soon as I open these packs, I'm going to end the stream to go check on my friend, okay? So you got any last minute follows, subs, donations? If you want to subscribe to my whatnot, now's the time to do it. Angelic of Exaltation. When a creature you control attacks alone, it gets +X/+X, where X is the number of creatures you control. Bad. Settle Beyond Reality. This card's cool. Choose one or both. Exile target creature you don't control, or exile target creature you control, then return it. So it's bad, but it's cool. Voldalian Hypnotist. More garbage from old block. Whirler Rogue. This used to be pretty good. 4 mana for 4 power across 3 bodies is good, but tap 2 untapped artifacts you control and target creature can't be blocked this turn. It was a good finisher for artifact decks. Now it's garbage. The Vow Cycle are enchantments you put on your opponent's creatures that make them not be able to attack you and make them better to attack other players. Kind of cool. Not really played. Summon Undead. You may mill 3 cards, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. 5 mana is too much. Rock Slide. It was bad when it got printed, boys. X damage any way you choose among any number of target attacking or blocking creatures. Garbage. Oh, God. Tiny Man the Beast. Jeez, dude. I don't know why it's not playing the thing. I don't know. Oh, okay. Got muted. Okay, there. All right, I'll play it for you. Okay, here we go. I'll do it live. Tiny Man the Beast. Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath. Oh, you Mountain Dew drinker bitch. That puts us $25 away from the goal, by the way. Crazy. Thank you, Tiny Man. Once again, we talked about God More Driver. Prevent all combat damage to be dealt this turn. Flashback 3. You know, Fog Shells probably love that. I'll set it aside. 3 mana, 2/3 Grizzly. Look at the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, Planeswalker, you may reveal it and put it in your hand. If you don't, put the card into your hand, put it on the bottom of your library. So it is, if you have infinite mana, you can draw infinite cards, kind of. Planar Atlas. Enters the battlefield tap. When it enters the battlefield, when you look at the top 4 cards of the library, if you do reveal up to 1 land card from among them, put that card on top of your library and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Tap for a colorless. As far as mana rocks go, that's a decent glue card or smoother. Could you imagine if you put the land in your hand, then it actually would see play? I like it though. Set it aside. Quain, one of the worst fucking reprints you could hope for. It's a rabbit wizard, and it taps each player may draw a card. Then each player who drew a card this way gains 1 life. You got to put him in some sort of hug shell. I don't know why you're doing that. Please don't. Sword of the Meek, one of the combo equipments that have been printed over the years. It's whenever a 1/1 creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may return Sword of the Meek from your graveyard to the battlefield, then attach to that creature. So if you can make shitload of 1/1s, you're good. You sacrifice this, bring the 1/1s, and there was another card that combines with it.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink
Ooh,
my Mountain Dew?
holy shit.
Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Good stream, buddy.
Hey,
Can't
thank you,
wait till
Tiny.
the Final Fantasy stream.
I'll let you know as soon as I'm doing Final Fantasy. Watch for it. Hopefully either tonight or Friday. I'll do it. Or sorry, tomorrow or Friday. I'll try to do it tomorrow. At least 1 box with you, Tiny. Okay. That'd be a lot of fun. Thank you, Tiny. Really appreciate your support tonight. Alex Gibson, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate you, brother. Torpor Orb, sideboard tech, doesn't see a lot of sideboard play. Creatures entering the battlefield don't cause abilities trigger. Again, you're not going to run that in a main deck, right? In Commander. Pretty rare. Maybe CEDH, but I doubt it. Miraculous Recovery. This is bad during Visions. Release the Dogs. 4 mana for 4/1/1 white dogs. This is a sliver, and I told you to watch for every sliver. Not this sliver. All slivers have tap to tap target permanent. Yeah, Probably not going to run that one. Spin into Myth, put target creature on top of its owner's library, then Fate Seal 2. Fate Seal was only, if I remember correctly, in Planar Chaos, Future Sight? I think it was Future Sight. Maybe it was printed later elsewhere. But to Fate Seal, you look at the top of your opponent's library and rearrange it. Crazy. Chainer's Edict, an all-star back in the day. Doesn't really see play anymore because it doesn't hit every opponent, right? Diabolic Servitude, this is a reanimation spell that you can flash out. And if you flash it out, you have to sacrifice it. So most people just hard cast it, but it's nice to have the option. Necromancy exists for 3 mana. Dance of the Manse exists, or Dance of the Many, I think, exists. Is that the one? The one from Ice Age. Animate Dead exists. Reanimate exists. This card's been pretty much power crept out. Amber Shieldbreaker was fine and limited. Price of Progress, again, another $5 card. Holy shit. We made money. Spike Colony, I love the spike cycle. I wish they'd make more spikes. Bring spikes back, Mark. Treetop Village, this was a banger back in the day. Won't see Commander play because it comes into play tapped. I love Manlands, though. Love Manlands.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Mountain Dew.
Dew, this one's for you, brother. Thank you, bud. Thank you, Tiny, for your support tonight. Really appreciate you, dude. That's cool shit tonight. I really appreciate you, bud. And that puts us past our goal to $254. No more money. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my, you just paid for this entire festival in a box. God bless you guys. Thank you. That means we will be back tomorrow night with more. Thank you for making it worth my time. God bless you. Mercy Killing. Target creature's controller sacrifices it, then puts X 1/1 green and white elf creature tokens into play, where X is that creature's power. So here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize you can play this on your own guy too. If you care about elves, and you probably will, then making a bunch of 1/1s off of one big guy for 2 cards is okay. But the fact that you can also just do it to your opponent's shit, and then they just get some 1/1 elves that they can't really do anything with, and you're running an elf shell so you can block forever, decent. The problem is there's not a lot of green-white elves decks, right? It's normally black-green or solid green. So, but I always like the card. It's nice. Timeless Dragon, I mean, it's a throwback. Plane Cycles and Eternalizes. Neat. It's neat. It's not good. It's neat. Veil of Summer, another card that gets played in CEDH. Gets played, I think, in Legacy as well. Was banned in Standard. It's so powerful. That's awesome to have in white border. Hogok, the card that was banned 30 days after it was printed. Just too fucking good for this world. It is legendary, so you could make this your commander if you wanted to. I don't know why you would, but you can. But it has Convoke and Delve. So creatures in your graveyard can help cast it. Creatures in play can help you cast it, but you can't cast it with mana, which is crazy. And you can cast it from your graveyard. So once it dies, you can, instead of putting it in the command zone, you can play it from your graveyard. Neat. What got played in Modern, where it was meant to be played, and was too good and got banned in Modern. That's how good that card is. Jotun Owlkeeper from the small Cold Snap set, kind of garbage. Traveling Minister, travel out of here, piece of shit. Protect the Negotiators. This set was cool just because of the domain and the cross-colored cards. Flight of Fancy. Comes into play, draw 2 cards, which is always good. Enchanted creature has flying. Doesn't do enough, and you can get blown out. Evil Eye of Urborg, which was from Time Spiral. Throwback to the Legends card, Eye of Urborg. Only non-eye creatures you control can't attack. So you can only attack with eyes. I always wanted to build Eye Tribal deck. It's weird, but, 6/3 for 5 mana is not good anymore, so I don't know why you would. But it becomes blocked by a creature, you destroy that creature immediately, right? So they can't even block it. They block it instantly kills. It's a cool card. Dusk Mangler, garbage. Crag Masher Yeti. Mountain Cycling, backup, trample, garbage. Recent garbage. Boarding Party, we talked about this card earlier, garbage. Rise of the Ants. I want it to be good. Anything with insects, that's cool. This guy I used to play in a lot of commander decks, and it was also in a cube for a really long time. Outclassed by now for sure. But for 2 mana, you get a 2/2, and if you need to smooth your land out, you can go get a basic land. I like him. Stang, this is a reprint for Magic 25 from an Uncommon Legends card. He's cool because he's a 6 caster cost 3/4 that also makes another 3/4. But if the token dies, you have to sacrifice Stang, which is, yeah, not great. When Stang leaves play, the twin leaves play. So one of them dies, you're fucked. But back in the day, 6 mana for 2/3/4s was nuts. Absolutely nuts. I liked them.
Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Did you drink my Mountain Dew? Let me smell your breath. Let me smell your breath.
Day Zero Boogie fan, I don't care about anything, I'll still be here.
That means the world to me, man. You know, at the end of the day, I talked about too much shit. I lied about too much shit. I fucked up pretty bad. But I'm glad a lot of you guys believe in forgiveness. I'm glad a lot of you guys believe in kindness. I'm glad because it gives me the opportunity to make a comeback. And I'll never be top of the game ever again. But the fact that I have an audience at all tonight and the fact that you guys donated hard-earned money means a lot. Thank you so much, Locale Outlaws. I'll be here as often as I can be. Don't forget Locale Live, my podcast. I'm wearing the shirt for it. Got Sammy on my shirt too, along with me. Locale Live, that's where I really am my best self these days. Most entertaining self. Here I come to hang out. Shu Yin, the Silent Temple. This cycle was fine. You know, nothing to write home about. Dryad Orber in the white border frame. This card caused a huge stir. It's a reprint of a card that was pretty obviously a creature. Now in this art and style, it looks like a land, even though it is a creature that you can play for free and it counts as a forest. So this card actually forced them to change the rules about how you can stack lands and creatures because this card exists. Also, that art is gorgeous. Love that card. Love that art. All right, last card of the night, other than the white border, this test card. Here we go. Last card of the night. What do we hit? What do we hit? Oh boy, I'm excited. I don't know if it's good or not. I don't know. It is, oh shit. Power Matrix? 4 mana, tap, target creature gets +1/+1 against flying, first strike, and trample until end of turn. What? I have never in my life have I seen this card. Never in my life. Holy shit. Didn't know that card existed. Fuck me. Well, guys, I have to go call my friend. So I was going to hang out for a little longer and maybe do a second box of something. But honestly, I got to go call my friend and make sure everything's okay. Thank you for letting me know to call Jay. I'm hoping it's not too bad. I'm worried about my friend. So I'm going to go check in. Guys, I can't thank you enough for tuning in tonight. I can't thank you enough for still giving a shit. Gizzy, thank you for modding for me tonight. We got to make more mods at some point. Tiny, you're the MVP of the night. Can't believe you. Thank you to the 2 members we got tonight. Thank you for everybody that gave even $1. It means the world to me. It means money at the end of the day. I'm doing really well on my other channel, Locale Live with Keemstar, right? Money doesn't mean as much as it used to. And there was a period of time I was pretty desperate for it. What money means to me now is it's a way to reinvest in Magic cards, and Magic cards are what I want to do on YouTube. I want to unbox cards with you and also talk about gaming stuff too. And it means a lot to me that you guys want to encourage me to do that. So thank you. Your money, even if penny for penny, I'm not counting pennies anymore. What your money means to me is it's a sign that you appreciate the product I'm creating, you appreciate the streams, you appreciate me, and it means the fucking world to me. Thank you. So thank you, Tiny. God bless you guys. You guys have a great night. As always, thank you for watching. You know what? I do love you. I do love you guys. I do. Thank you for letting me be my chill, quiet self tonight. So, Locale Live is where I go to be an asshole. And here's where I go to